So there's a new label in town, LatinX. Whoever came up with that, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't even researched where that label came from because there's just too many labels already. People are trying to put people from Latin America, people that speak Spanish, people that live in countries from South America, Central America. They're trying to put us into a box, and they can't. And it's frustrating people that want to put us in a box, so they come up with these labels. I mean, we're Hispanic, we're Latinos, we are now Latinx. Some people are Chicanos, some people are Mexican. Actually, a lot of people are Mexican because some people think that we are all Mexican. So I actually had someone once ask me if I was from Mexico. I said, no, I'm from Puerto Rico. And they're like, well, isn't that like the capital of Mexico? That's how deep the ignorance goes. But a lot of agencies, a lot of people that make commercials, a lot of people that do the marketing that try to reach us, Latinos, Hispanics, whatever you want to call us, they want a label because they can't deal with the fact that we are a diverse group, a huge group, big consumers, and we are not all just Spanish-speaking we are from different countries with different music, with different food, different culture, different religions, different ways of life. And people, they're lazy. They don't want to see what we are for who we are. They want to put us in a box. For example, people in Argentina are different than people from Puerto Rico. People in Puerto Rico are different from people in the Dominican Republic, and they're next door. And the only thing we have in common, well, not the only thing, but one of the biggest things is that we speak Spanish. But we speak different kinds of Spanish, different kind of Spanishes, plural. But we don't even communicate in the same way. So to put us in on a one label, one size fits all, is not only condescending, but it's lazy and it's just insulting because you're not taking the time to see that we're different countries. We are miles and miles apart. We're in different continents. People from Spain are not people from Mexico. There's just, people do not understand the huge differences that we have. And we don't even get along, all of us. There's certain countries that don't like other countries that they all speak Spanish. So to think that you're going to put a commercial or some kind of marketing material in Spanish and that we are all going to flock to whatever product you're spewing, it's wrong. And if we do, it's not because of your marketing. It's because we need that product or we understand the product and we feel like it could be something that will benefit us, but it has something to do with your Spanish translation, one size fits all. So it's the same concept as taking people, doing marketing for Africa, the continent, and saying, we're doing an African commercial. And, Africa has many, many countries, many, many dialects, languages, many cultures, music, food. You cannot do an African commercial. It's impossible. And if you do, it will be so general that you're really not reaching anyone. So the same thing with Latinos, Hispanics, whatever you want to call us, you cannot just have one size fits all. So the Latinx label is just another attempt to label us and to kind of, we just want to click one button and reach them. Like, how do we just click one? We don't want to click, Chile and Argentina and Cuba, and we don't want to click all of those buttons. We want to click one and reach all of them at the same time. And it's not possible. And it's really, really a disservice to your brand. Maybe right now you feel like it's effective because we are such huge consumers that we really don't care. We don't care about the label. We just don't care. So we don't take offense to it. But imagine you trying to target Italians, right, or French people, and you put them all into one category. They're different cultures. They would never go for that. Same thing with us. You don't have to give us a one size fits all. Just research and find out. It's easy to find out our differences, and we are very, very different, including the Latinos or Hispanics or whatever that are in the United States, Spanish speakers in the United States. Even though we come from different countries, we come here and we assimilate to yet another culture. So, Puerto Ricans in New York are different than Mexicans from LA. And Mexicans from LA are different than Mexicans from Mexico. It gets really deep. And if you don't understand that, you really run the risk of insulting and alienating a whole audience that could be a fan of your product. Like I said, you may get lucky. Most of the time you are if you have a good product. So you're getting lucky because you're getting some engagement or whatever it is. It's because we don't have a choice. You're not giving us a choice. You're saying, hey, you Mexican, buy this. And you're the one with the product and we think it's a good product, so we buy it. But we're not all Mexicans. So just wanted to throw that out because of the new Latinx and whatever other labels are gonna come up, trying to just have one button to reach us all. You can't. So until you understand the big differences, they're not even subtle, because even within one country, there's many differences. For example, let's say Mexico, there's different Mexican regions. They eat different, and they have different music and different way of slang and speak. And if you don't understand the whole general concept that Latin America is divided into many, many countries, then you're not going to understand even the deeper, subtle differences within a country. So I just wanted to throw that out because I see the argument online taking place about some people don't like Latinx, some people love it, some people want to call it something else, and it's really a disservice because most of the people that are arguing about it are Latinos, Latinx, Hispanic people. So other races are not arguing about us. We are arguing about us, about what we want to be labeled as. And it's dumb. It's really dumb. But, until we get to a place where we are actually respecting that people come from different cultures and different countries and different ways of life, until we don't respect that, then it doesn't matter. Like, the labels will continue, and these agencies and marketing companies, and they're just gonna push once, go to Facebook and put an ad and click on Hispanic, and bam, they all get it. It's gotta stop.